Hi YouTube. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's well. Um, I am getting back to work. I did get out and get a really small haul of stuff from the Family Dollar. So this video will be showing the things that I got from Family Dollar and also talking about revamping some gifts for this upcoming holiday from Easter. Just pulling them apart and sorting through the things that I have in each basket to see if they're really Easter, and I'll put them away for next year. And if they can go, you know, if they're just a toy or something I can repurpose for Christmas, then I'm going to do that. So I took a long break, long for me, because I've been it's been 3 years, and so I usually don't take a break. Like, I'll keep working through Father's Day. And so this year I took a break because I just felt I needed to take a break. I had some things going on and I wasn't rested enough to be kind. And so that's why I know I needed to rest. So I got some rest. So just slowly getting back in. I'm gonna have my husband pull my stuff out of storage from upstairs. There's a closet up there I have all my Christmas stuff in. See what I got, see where I'm gonna get started at. So yeah, little by little I'm gonna get started. I have a couple wreaths. One wreath I think I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna revamp the other one. They just stay on the wall. And there's one over, oh yeah, you can see it back there. That one I'm gonna leave, but I might sell it. Or I might use it on my door. I'm not sure yet, but I like the way that one turned out. But I have a couple over here that I'll redo for Christmas. So yeah. So I went to Family Dollar yesterday. I got I'm at a new angle. Hopefully this angle works. Let me turn this towards the table a little more. There, I think y'all can see. Okay. I think that's good, y'all. Let me scoot up more to the table. Hey, okay. So let's see, y'all. So when I saw the things on YouTube, you know, everybody was the things that were available at Family Dollar. I at first I was like, no, I don't want to go, because you know I got like $20 and I don't even want to go. You know, it was like I didn't have enough money to shop the way I wanted to, and so I almost wasn't gonna go. And I had to like kind of check myself, because there was a time when, you know, I have to remember, because I have stockpile goals, okay? And they are so much more than what they used to be. And sometimes I have to remember where I came from, and how far the Lord has brought me. So the thing was, I was like, you know, there was a time when I was ecstatic to have $20 to go shop. So I said, I'm going to get my butt up and go buy this $20 worth of stuff. And then, you know, I'll go back later on this week. I'll go back, and there's a store that's a little further out that usually has a lot of stuff when I get there. So yes, so I did go out, and I spent that $20 and got my stuff like I was supposed to. I was beginning, you know, sometimes you have to check yourself, get yourself together a little bit. So this is part of the job. You know, you have to go and get the deals when the deals are on. So I don't want to get complacent, like, oh, that's not a big enough haul, so I'm not going to do it. No, I'm going to do it because I need it, okay? All right. Okay, so I got, let's see, we're not going to do this too long. I got these. These are 97 cents. Now, there is a basket full of these at the Family Dollar, my home one that I usually go to. So I'm going to go back and get that whole basket. Okay, I already told my husband we need to go back there. So I had Mickey Mouse. This is Under the Sea. Okay, and I have Paw Patrol. And this is Coco Melon. And This is dinosaurs. So they had a whole basket full of these. So I'm going to go back and get those. They've been there for a long time too. So hopefully, I'm hoping they'll still be there because nobody seems to be interested in them. So I'll go back and get the rest of these. And what they are is they're Crayola. That's what attracted me to it, because that's a good brand name for kids. And they're 8 coloring pages and 3 markers. That's what's in all of them. Some coloring and some markers. So my son already claimed one. I took it back to show on the video, but I think that's the one he claimed, so that's his. Y'all know Stanley has to have his stuff, and I think I'll give him one of these too. These were 27 cents, and they're the Crayola what is that, Colors of the World. Yeah, so I got 3 of those. They were 27 cents a piece, and there's some more of these in there too. I'm gonna go back and get those. Okay, so let me do them this way. Give him one of those. Okay, so I think everybody's seen so far the curtain lights that they had available for 97 cents. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And then I got these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 of them. And I also got, let me see, another light actually, but I think I put this aside for my husband. I think he wanted one for something. But anyway, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those curtain lights. I got 4 of these. This is the Himalayan salt light, and I've already taken one of these out the box because of course my son wanted one, Stanley. And so I got it in my room now because I wanted to see what it was like, and they're really nice actually. I really like them, so I'm gonna put the one that I opened up in his room because he likes that color changing thing. And y'all, that is it. That is my little small haul. There's some things I want to go back and get. I do want to see when I go the next town over, there's a Family Dollar, and I want to see if they have the more electronics. The headphones I'm interested in, and the speakers, like anything electronic really. I really hope that they have them. Theirs is like behind the counter, and if you don't know to go looking for them, they're not advertised at all. So I always find a really big haul at that store. So me and the hubby will go out there, yes, and get some things from there. So that's my haul. Now what I am doing as I get back to work, the first thing that I'm gonna do is just slowly take apart Easter gifts. So this one's already ripped, so I'll just start with this one. So I'm just gonna be taking them apart, checking expiration dates on my snacks. So that one's August 2025, so we know we won't be able to keep that in there. My baby doesn't like these, so I'll find somewhere to give it to. Of course, the fruit snack, my baby will eat that. And so we just take this all the way apart, take the bubbles out, because that's mostly for Easter. But you know what? My son likes bubbles year round. But you know, everybody's not gonna let their child do bubbles like in the house. So I'll put that away for Easter. Yeah. So of course, again, the chalk, that's actual Easter. So we'll be putting that away for Easter. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through each one like that. This will stay. These are some bath bombs. Where did I get these? Oh, I think this is when not Best Buy, Big Lots, when they were closing, they had these. This is from Dollar General when they had that sale on those over 90% off. And I've had these for so long, I can't remember. This was Easter. I think my first Easter, like after Easter sale that I went to at Target, I got these. And I had so many of them. So anyway, so I'm taking them apart, taking the plastic off. I'm gonna put the plastic. See, I have these bags here that I use for when I sell. I use them and I just keep them. So I'll do a bag of just plastic. I'll take my bow off and I'll save this plastic so that I can stuff boxes with it. So nothing gets wasted, right? Because we don't want to waste. Because that's the thing that I dread when I have to take these gifts apart. I'm like, man, I got to waste my cellophane. I got to waste my shrink wrap bag. And I don't really like it. So I just make sure that I save it, put it in a bag, you know, a box, whatever you got, and you know, yeah, like put that to the side. So I'll get that bow off there and I'll save that plastic. Okay, this is one of those boxes we got from Dollar General. What was that sale? One of those sales where I think everything was half, and then it was like some more off, and they had these boxes were out. These are the unicorn ones. Were out. So that is what I will be doing. I may not take the gift like all the way apart. Like right now I'm down to what is not actually Easter, right? So we'll be able to add some things in here for Christmas. So we'll leave that just like that with that shred, because I can always go in and add a little gold, you know, something to make it Christmas festive. And a lot of people like different colors for Christmas besides the traditional colors. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do with those. So I have a couple that are like that in boxes I'll be taking apart. And then I have these. So these are some flat concepts that I did. Let me see. Yeah. They're the slippers. We got these. I think they were 97 cents or lower. Yeah, I got a bunch of those. And then the dinosaur pillow. So what I'll do, I took all the snacks out that were for Easter. Okay. And so what we're going to do is, and this is actually a bag. So I may or may not have, yeah, this is on this bag. So I took the bow off, and I'll actually leave this exactly like this. We're just going to do a Christmassy ribbon. We're going to add socks. We're going to add maybe a toy, like for Christmas, you know. Or maybe a Christmas book, a Christmas story, something like that. Because I believe I have a bunch of Christmas storybooks. So I'll add that. I'll add some, like I said, some socks. And maybe some hot cocoa or something. You know, kids like hot cocoa in the wintertime. So yeah. And that'll be for Christmas. The tissue paper that's in there, that's actually I still have that tissue paper we got for like 18 cents. And that was actually out around Christmas time. I've used it for like, I think every holiday since then. So that's perfect for that. Okay. Let's see. So I have some that are like this, that are just all Easter. I'm talking about bunnies, eggs, you know, decorating kits. So I will leave this just like this. The only thing that I'll have to open and see is my candy canes. And when the time comes by, I'll just store this just like this, because it's like all the way Easter, right? So we'll put those to the side, store those up for next year. And the other type of gift I have is the large, excuse me, squashmallows. So I'll be repurposing these. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. But I do have a few kids' blankets. Yeah, activities, bedroom stuff. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these yet, but I took all the candies out, all the Easter stuff is out, so it's just the stackable squashmallows. I got this one from Walgreens. I think they were $2 or something. And I rarely catch like Walgreens sales, but I caught this one. I got like a couple. I believe that was after Easter. No, after Valentine's Day. Yeah, these are Valentine's. See the hearts on the yeah. So yeah. So I got those. And this is another one. Ooh, excuse me now. This is another one I got that still has the snacks in it. So I'll just take those out. We'll check the dates. Y'all, I have to hide this stuff from my baby because I don't really like him eating these things like Sour Patches and stuff, because it makes him like so hyper. But sometimes he just catches me and I have to let him have a couple. Okay, so this is November 2025. So we won't be able to use this or keep that in there. And then, of course, that's the same as the other one. So we'll just have our squashmallow. This is Cooper. And it was also a Valentine's Day, after Valentine's Day, squashmallow. So that is what I'm doing. Let me see if I can swing y'all around here. You see my shelves? Not very organized, just in there. Just stuff just in there. So I have some of these things like this I got for a penny. So I have a whole bag full of it here. See that? Whole bag full of doggy animal toys. So I'm gonna have a good time putting these actually I'm gonna putting these together for the dogs and the cat. So that's a cat toy. And is this a cat toy? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is a cat toy. So we'll have like things like that for Christmas, and then maybe I'll get some little cat treats or something to go with it from the Dollar Tree. So I'll have fun putting those together, because I've had people ask me for them and during the holiday, and I didn't have any, so I'll have that. And I got these from Family Dollar, like and I got everybody in my house has a pair. Me, my husband, my son. I love these. So I have those to put together for Christmas. Yeah, I got a few things. And I'll have to see what's in that storage. And then, yeah. That's what I'm
to my table.
I moved it up so I can use it, Stanley. I'm making a video. I'm about to get off, okay? All right. All right, guys. That's all I have for today.
What about this?
That's yours. You can
Can
take
you
it.
open it?
You can take it, baby.
But you forgot to open it.
Okay, I will. That's all for now, not for today. I'll probably come back and as I'm taking things apart, and maybe just record and maybe speed it up. I don't know if I can figure out how to do that, but yeah. So that's all. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.